¿Qué tal? Buenos días.
Good morning. My name is Guillermo Bataller, and we have the pleasure to introduce José Luis Núñez. He is someone who is working in Telefónica, linked to innovation department in Telefónica, and in the last 5 years, he's the responsible of Web3 for Telefónica Tech and blockchain. In the last 5 years, he is devoted to a very complicated task, how we from Telefónica can help to implement this technology. Everybody talks about this technology, but people don't know about it. It's called blockchain. I am Guillermo. Where is José Luis? He is in the metaverse. He is in the metaverse, and we are going to show you the metaverse where he is. With the volumetric project. And we have here José Luis, and we also want to have him here. And we want to bring him to the stand of Telefónica and in the last speech of Telefónica Mobile World Congress 2022. So he is here. So he is with us, and he is going to talk about, as I said, blockchain. So we will be able to use this technology for our customers. Well, thank you very much for this introduction. I am very well here, very well accompanied with these cameras. We use the 5G technology and holographic. And on Monday, 28th, with Carolina Marin playing badminton. Do you play badminton? No. And I'm going to move a little less. So let me talk about blockchain. I feel more comfortable. So as Guillermo says, I've been working in Telefónica and always doing very interesting things. And also being in the avant-garde of the technology and doing very fun things, sometimes crazy things. But in this last period, we have some esoteric patents that put together computational skills and blockchain, which seems very esoterical. But now I'm here with my holographic me talking about blockchain. So we can then start talking about our everyday lives, the reality of today, not the reality of the future. So there are different technologies that will come in the future that are going to change the way we'll do things. But today, I am going to show you some innovative technologies like blockchain. People sometimes are scared of blockchain, but we can offer services and solutions for our everyday life now. And I think blockchain is here to help us to stay and so that we can all benefit from it. So I'm going to ask you a question first. So how many of you have used blockchain, or you know how to use it, or have used an app that uses blockchain? Raise your hands, please. We have a few. Okay. So well, it's not cryptocurrency. No cryptocurrencies. Less people then. So if we ask the same question related to internet, have you used internet in the last week? All of us, right? So we are not aware that we are using internet. We are using a lot of apps that we have in the smartphone, the social media, and many more other things in which internet is transparent, which is our mission in Telefónica IT, so that we can use blockchain in apps the same way we use internet in a transparent way. And we want to have the iPhone or of a blockchain, but we still don't have this iPhone. So in Telefónica, we want these specific features or pillars, as you can see here, traceability and transparency, to put them in our everyday services so that we all benefit in our everyday lives, in our everyday actions, for real. So what does it mean? Transparency, commutability, and traceability. When we talk about blockchain, we talk about networks and participants and people. It's not just an individual service. So we talk about immutability, first of all, because all that is stored with blockchain cannot be modified in the future. We are talking about transparency because this network of participants are going to have access to verify this information that we are managing with blockchain. And we are talking about traceability because it's not static information, it's processes and different activities and operations and transactions. These are the ones that determine an asset. And this is what we are creating, this layer that anyone can double check what happened. So we are going to show you how with our services we can simplify the access to these capabilities and put these capabilities for different applications and services. And we're going to share with you 3 different services, how we can make the most of the advantages of blockchain. And these advantages are translated into traceability services and examples and tokenization or NFTs. So the presentation has 3 types of content and 3 types of manipulations of the service. Always using this. Do you hear me? Yes? So we are going to start. First of all, we are going to use a picture, first of all. This picture, you can see it right now, is a picture that we took on Monday. If you scan the QR, you will go to the picture that is uploaded in a decentralized network so that you can all see it. So it's just a JPG file, this picture, and once you download it, you can edit it, you can send it, you can print it, you can do whatever you want with it. But it's also intellectual property, and I don't have a capacity to, if you write a post about what you're doing and use this picture, I will not have the capability to withdraw this picture because there is a break of the intellectual rights. I would have to prove that it is like this in order to oblige you to withdraw it. So what have we done with blockchain? Now we're going to use our certification service. What does it mean to certify the picture? You have another QR so that you can interact, and it's going to take you to our certification service. And if you go to this web page, you can even verify the picture that you downloaded, and you will get to a certificate, and it is what you can see on the screen. And what is this certification? Well, we are compiling 3 types of evidences that give validity, legal validity, to prove that this picture belongs to me. And who took this picture was my colleagues from the press service. And you can see it was taken on Monday. So we are just certifying that the press colleagues are the owners of this picture of José María Payete. And you can verify it in the service so that it's not been altered since Monday. And you can verify with this certification that it is the same picture that was taken on Monday. So all we said about showing we lost the audio, sorry. Have you got this second QR code? Okay. So we would go then to the third QR where we obtain the certificate. So maybe he could stop talking, if someone can tell him to stop talking. You see him in the screen, right? You can see it is a biometric hologram, what is what Oscar is doing. We are having the 360 degrees, so don't make it bigger because don't make him bigger. And then we can use it in time also. And we are doing it in Madrid, and we are using 5G until the edge in Alcobendas. He's in Alcobendas. And then we can generate this hologram in real time. We did this on Monday with Carolina Marin, with Juan Cambeiro. And he taught the different angles and different positions of the body that can be corrected by the coach, by the trainer. And it was really an innovation. So these type of technologies can help us. This would be the third slide, in which I already see the evolution of the digital certificate. I see everybody is very expecting and looking forward to it. I think I can hear something. I'm back. I think I am back. Yes, we can hear you. I've been so anxious in this 2 minutes. And here you can see the picture of our president. And then you were talking about this second QR with the second slide. It's an hologram, but it was a problem of the microphone. Now it's solved. So as I said, we can have this picture. The audio is not very good, but we will do our best. So it is very powerful if we have different services and documents that we are exchanging. This is giving me an added value. The propriety of a file that hasn't been modified. So which other things can we do? We can publish it as an NFT. We are going to create an NFT of the picture through our partnership with Polybo, which is one of the public networks of blockchain. And we are going to develop the world of the tokenization and NFTs. And here you can see an NFT, so that anybody can buy it as an NFT. The question is, why should we have an NFT? Would you buy this picture? Okay, at least people from Telefónica. We can start an auction then. So it is not just creating an NFT and publishing it. You want to buy it, and you can see this NFT. And the same happens with the website. We need to position it and create information so that this NFT has a value. But the NFT has no value. And you can buy the NFT, but the picture belongs to our friends in the press department. And how they received the picture. And we have the certification, not the NFT. So we are going to see the same traceability process with two other projects, two other solutions that are built on this. One is the green passport that was introduced on Monday with our partners in Exeter, that gives traceability to an electronic device, my smartphone. This is the green passport of my telephone. And here you can see all the components in my smartphone. And if I have to do a repairment in the traceability, we're going to see all the repairments that we have done. And there is a verification code that will allow us to verify in blockchain that this information is correct and true and certain, and tell also the date where it was created. We are going to change the microphone. We are going to improve the audio because we have batteries, because 5G, oh wow, that this is better. Yes, I can hear you. So what we were saying is that we are creating a traceability information of the telephone, and this is the service that we have, or we do the traceability of the life cycle of the telephone. We give an added value because I have this smartphone and I have the original components, and also in the components or spare parts of the car, on any electronic device or any product I might buy. And it also gives an added value to my terminal if I want to introduce it in the second-hand market, because the buyer is going to have guarantees of the repairability or durability of my telephone. So we are giving an added value to the good with the traceability information through blockchain. And then we can go to the certificate again. It is a similar picture, and we are going to certify the device. We are adding the issuer of the certification, Exeter in this case, and then a date. And with this, we can guarantee the information in a specific date. For example, when I'm selling a terminal to a second-hand buyer. And now we're going to do the NFT using this certificate. And I can create not only an NFT, but a collection of NFTs with pictures. And with a different connection and of NFTs. Buying NFTs or zombies or cats, etc. And the value is in the smartphone. And it is going to have more value depending on this traceability information. And we can create NFTs of anything. But does it make any sense? It is just a sticker or something like this. And for example, having a sticker of Messi, for example, you had just a sticker. So NFTs are exactly the same. If you buy NFTs in my smartphone, so you are going to buy just an NFT of my telephone, but you have no right on my telephone. And you can press the button. Yeah. So we have another project with Atrevo, with the infrastructure of telecommunications, and we can manage these telecommunication antennas, towers. So now you're going to see this asset. And we have this asset and the traceability, and we know how the agreement was renewed, and we also know how it was changed. And with this green passport, it gives information about this specific antenna. Instead of buying 3,000 antennae, I can buy a specific one because I know how it works. And this can be certified in the second step. We can generate another one, and this new certificate adds the issuer, Atrevo, and then information about what's certified. So we have the same advantages that we had, and we can guarantee anybody this conservation of this tower. And thousands of antennae, depending on the transaction, we can individualize and create new business models with the information of the traceability that we have. And now we're going to take another step. If we tokenize this tower, we can give it an added value. And this is what we did. We created an NFT, the same as we did with the terminal of the picture of Payete. So it represents exactly the same, just a sticker of this tower. And the NFT, we can generate some royalties depending on the payments. And we can have guarantees that the transactions are having an impact on the owner of this tower. And we start to see it in digital art. So we have the same problems with the tokens. We need to get to the token, and we need to position it so that someone finds it. And once they find it, anybody can go there. So we are giving it a second life to the tower, to my telephone also. But if I can guarantee that I'm giving you a part of my smartphone, it makes no sense. So if we are tokenizing and creating a great number of 1,000 tokens that allow to this tower, so we are socializing in a way the type of business model I'm generating. So with this tower is a transaction between America Mobile and Celsius, we could individualize these transactions, and we can also have micro sponsorship projects, and we can give profitability to the tokenist, so to say. And it's not the same at tower in Nacional Uno than in somewhere else in the center of Madrid. So we can have these models, and what we are doing is guarantees of how we are doing this assessment. So we are rethinking how we can manage these markets and giving liquidity. And also thousands of towers. And also, we don't need millions of euros to get into this business. We can generate small portions of the tower, and we can show this investment for maintenance models or, for example, for transmission models. Many business, different models that will allow us to change completely the market and creating new actors and new ways to operate a more traditional market. So opening up all these doors is what will allow me to do a token and to give an added value to the chain, creating NFTs. NFTs of my smartphone or the Bayete pictures make no sense, but it makes sense to certify the picture, to guarantee the proprietary. And both things give a sense in the tower model, but we are generating the possibility to open up a new market. And this is thanks to the guarantee of blockchain, and how from Telefónica we are facilitating that companies can connect their systems and services. And you have seen a green passport and the management of infrastructure. So these third parties use this accelerating layer of solutions that allows you to incorporate these capabilities or benefits of blockchain in your own business model. And I only have 2 minutes left, so I would say that if there are any questions, maybe we can interact. Any questions here in the room or in the metaverse? I would like to know if you are fully convinced that blockchain is something that belongs to present. We can incorporate in any services. So I've seen people saying yes, nodding their heads. I think so. I think they are all nodding. Okay, well, I am very happy to have you here. And I didn't have to talk. And I liked it very much. Yes, sir. This is telepresence, and this is Telefónica. So thank you very much, José Luis. And thank you to anybody. We can see you in the metaverse if you want, and we can change the hologram. Well, it is the last speech, so see you next year. Thank you. Bye-bye, and see you very soon.